All right, so we got a piece of 316 stainless in the vise now. We're gonna run this with our Core 6 end mill, and we'll check it out, see how it sounds. And we're not gonna run coolant on this, but we are gonna run an air blast. So you can see we're running 3,800 RPMs, 100 inches a minute. That comes out to be about 500 surface foot and 4,004 feet per tube. So this is a 6-flute tool that we're going 1.1 axial and 50 thou radial. And listen to that thing, it's sounding really good. Throwing some really beautiful chips off there. Running just under 50% spindle load.
Yeah, and then after this, after it does its roughing pass, we're gonna do a comp pass and a finish pass and kind of dial it in, measure it, add some comp and some wear to the tool, and make sure and measure it again and see where we're at.
All right, so our roughing pass just got done. I just wanted to show you guys real quick. Look at this finish. Even on the roughing pass, thing's looking really nice. So it's a pretty solid machine. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. But now we're, like Steven said, we're gonna run a finish pass on it, see what our finish kind of looks like there. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come here to my parameters, and I'm just gonna take this down 1 thou. So I'm gonna add, so it's 5, now we're gonna take it to 4, so we're taking off 1 thou per side. We'll see how well it repeats and rerun it with coolant. So we're just gonna do that same pass. It's 1 finish, 1 spring pass, and we'll get Steven to recheck it, see what it measures.
It should only measure the thou or 2 thou under what it was last time based on what we took off of it. And now we're going to take a measurement compared to how it measured last time.
All right, guys, we finally got it in. We got the X9, hit the floor this last week, and we are setting it up. We got everything on this damn thing, and it is ready to go. We set this thing off with a rotary table, so it's full 4th axis, 12,000 RPM, Cat 40 spindle, 22 horsepower on this machine. It is amazing what they did with this thing. 24 position side mount tool changer with the granite epoxy casting. This thing weighs 13,500 pounds. Most machines in this class are under 10,000 pounds. Stainless steel weight covers are gorgeous. Everything you see in here is just fit and finish of the machine is wonderful. And what we're most excited about is the industry standard Siemens C-numeric 828 control. It's gonna give you an amazing amount of flexibility. There is so many features in this control that are standard. You're not gonna get this nickel and dime, everything's an option type sale. Everything is in the machine. And if you want any information on this machine, if you want a quote, if you want to talk to customers that have got these already in the field, always remember you can get a hold of me anytime, Keith@titansofcnc.com, and always remember, like and subscribe.
All right, guys, so we finished up the 316 stainless. Now we're gonna throw in a big chunk of 6061 aluminum and blast through it at 300 inches a minute. Now, something that we found on this machine, you can look at the book and see that all of our horsepower and torque is at the lower end of the RPM range. You know, this could be different machine to machine for different manufacturers, different machine types. But for this machine, most of our torque and horsepower are at that lower RPM range. So once we get past around 5,000 RPMs, we start to see that dropping all the way down to 12,000. Something like this machine is going to be great for something like steels, stainless steels, materials like that you normally would be running those lower RPMs at. You can see right here we're running 5,100 inches a minute, and I went down on the feed rate to 180, and we're running just under 50% spindle load. You know, something like a 2-flute or 3-flute is not going to give me the MRR because I'm having to come down on those RPMs. But something like this 5 flute can keep that feet per tooth up, can keep that MRR up, while still being able to run that lower RPM. You see what it's sounding like, what it's looking like there at that 6,000 RPM range. I really like that. That's 300 inches a minute. That's really at that point with this machine where you start really 6,000 and lower, where we really start ramping up our available torque and horsepower.
It's one of the things to watch that spindle, because even if the cut is sounding fine, you still want to know the load that you're drawing on that spindle, so you don't want to go off of just audio alone all the time.
Yeah, so we get that question a lot, you know, like how do I pick tools out from my machine? How do I do this, do that? You know, like reading those torque and horsepower charts is super important no matter what machine you've got, and understanding where those power limits are is super important so you don't damage your machine, run it past its capabilities, you know. And every torque and horsepower chart is going to have an S1 to S6 range. So like you might have a little bit more available torque and horsepower at that S6 range. So like I got this excess amount, but I don't want to run that past 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the manufacturer recommends there. But you actually can do that in short bursts. So it's really important to learn those charts and really understand them to get the most out of your machine without damaging it. All right guys, so you've seen that it took exactly what we told it to take in our wear, which is a really good sign. Now guys, I know this is not a super perfect video showing you how well built this machine is, but it gives you a pretty good idea. And we've covered some really good things as far as tool selection and how to match it to your machine, which is really important for stuff like this. So we're going to be coming out with more videos with this machine as well as the other SYILs in the future. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you're interested in one of these, hit up our boy Keith. We'll see y'all next time.